Instagram has been working overtime on keeping us on the app, and everything is related to connectivity and interaction. From the new tile sizes, highlights, reels, we'll talk about it all. Let's get to it. So when it comes to the grid sizes, they're no longer square. So if you've been posting like normal, like you have before, and all your frames are kind of off and wonky, you're not doing anything wrong. What Instagram has now done is change the format of their grids. They're no longer square, they're now a vertical format. So everything that you do going forward now has to be at 1080 by 1350 size. So yes, everything that you've been doing, all the templates that you've been using, any third-party apps that you've been using, whether it be Canva or something else in terms of creating your templates for all of your content calendar, you have to now go back and hopefully when you resize everything, it works. Sorry if it doesn't. I know I've been getting a lot of feedback on this. A lot of people aren't happy with it. Not sure what the reasoning behind this is, but this is what we have to work with for now. If you've been actively updating your highlights on Instagram, then you're going to be upset about this change. Instagram has been rolling out changes to the highlights. They're no longer going to be at the top of our profiles. They're moving them in feed. So you'll now have another tab on your, now thinking back about the grid format changes and them no longer being square and now being vertical, kind of makes sense now. They've shifted that to make room to add the highlights in our in feed to open another tab for that. So everything kind of sits within frame. So yes, your highlights are going to be moved to your in feed and no longer be at the top of the profile. So if you're somebody that actively updates your highlights, sorry, it's not going to be shown right away to anyone that comes to your page. They'll have to find it in your feed. Hopefully, I would love to see someone that actively uses highlights and what the stats are for this after everything is converted over to being in the feed versus what it was in the highlights, just to see how the change affects brand engagement and interaction. So if you are that person, let me know. If you are in your Risa Tisa era, baby, then this update is for you. Instagram is now giving us 3 minutes long to talk on their platform. Yes, it's good, and yes, it's bad. It really just depends. I wouldn't say to talk the whole 3 minutes. It really just depends on what you have going on, the type of service you provide. I don't know if anybody will sit there and watch for the 3 minutes unless you have really engaging content. Then I would say use the entire 3 minutes if it's something that's going to need that 3 minutes of length in order to talk to the viewers and get them engaged in what it is that you want to relay in your message. We're still very much in a microwave society, so I would say still try to use a minute and a half of the 3 minutes. People need information quick, fast, and in a hurry. So 3 minutes is kind of long, but if it's something that you need the 3 minutes for, make sure you have engaging content throughout the entire 3 minutes, or else people are going to keep scrolling. And then that brings me to another update that Instagram has is their view rates. It's another metric to be able to see who follows through with watching the entirety of your video. So if you've caught them within the first couple seconds and they go through in full length, then you'll be able to see that on your view rate stats in your Instagram metrics in the back end. So keep an eye on this to see if it is actually working for you. So another update that Instagram launched were trial reels. Now, they said that with this, you can post new content, or if you want to test out certain content to non-followers before you show them to your followers. That's kind of their idea behind launching this feature. However, how I think you can use this feature is if you have, let's say, an introductory offer or something new you want to provide to customers, this is your way to advertise for free to those new customers through trial reels. So if you have something that you want to introduce to gain new, I will take advantage of this trial reel feature. So once you've pushed this out to your non-followers, and if for any reason you want to then revamp it and push it out to your people that are already following you, then fine. But as it comes to getting new people into your ecosystem, yes, this trial reel will be the feature for that. Let's talk about this algorithm update. Watch time, shares, and likes are all priority of the Instagram algorithm. So those are key things that the Instagram update is going to be looking for when it comes to your brand and your posts online. When it comes to the Instagram algorithm and your followers, likes are highly ranked over sharing. So whatever it is that you're posting, make sure that it encourages likes by your followers, and then that will let the algorithm know that yes, this is a very engaging brand. Let's keep boosting this in the algorithm. So, and when it comes to non-followers, sharing trumps likes. Have you ever seen those posts that say, I don't know, share this with the first person you would go on vacation with? Those kinds of posts for non-followers is what tells the algorithm that yes, this brand has high connectivity reach, non-followers to share the post, and that'll help boost your engagement when it comes to the non-followers. Overall, when it comes to both followers and non-followers, your watch time is what trumps likes, and your watch time is what trumps shares. So this goes back to making engaging content, making sure that you grab them within the first couple of seconds so they continue to watch through, and that as they get past those first couple of seconds, make sure the rest of your content is engaging so they go through the full length. And once they've done that, that's going to trump the likes, that's going to trump the shares, and then Instagram algorithm will realize that that post or that page is a very engaging page and will continue to push your content. Instagram will soon have an edit app. You know, like TikTok has CapCut, Instagram will soon have edits. They're clearly going to be using this app to keep us in their platform. I'm very interested to see how they're going to roll this out, but they are working on that for all of us who are on here creating content for our brands and our businesses. So is this yet another thing we have to jump on and get used to? I don't know. Only time will tell. Once it rolls out, we'll talk about what the features are and how it could benefit us. So stay tuned. All right, my peeps, and that's it for this edition of Marketing Minute with Tanoya. I hope you guys enjoyed all the information that we talked about, the Instagram updates. Let me know in the comments below which of the Instagram updates you're looking forward to and which one works best for you. If you happen to test out the trial reel features, please get back to me and let me know how that works out for you. I definitely will be testing that out and coming back to report. Thanks again.